What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be repairing one of the soles on one of the most oldest sneakers in my collection. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive in today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I'm going to attempt to repair one of the oldest shoes in my collection. Now, this joint dropped in 2007 to the best of my knowledge. This is the Nike SB P-Rods, right? Okay, I don't want to give them like the Dunk version because I don't think these are officially a Dunk, but these are a SB P-Rod, so these are the P-Rod 2s. Now, if y'all, I discovered this problem when I first bought these shoes. These were dead stock, I'll say that. And I know the term dead stock is like loosely used, right? Okay, but basically what I'm trying to say is these were brand new, unworn, but these were also from 2007. So the older the shoe, the worse the glue kind of gets over time. You have to wear your sneakers. Now, I've been wearing these joints around, I'm gonna say this. I've been wearing these joints consistently, right? Okay. And I noticed when I wore these joints to the barbershop, I believe the soles were kind of flappy and they were kind of doing this. So if the camera's picking this up, I hope so. I almost dropped the shoe, but I want to show you guys my shoe is not too bad. So I just want to get a little focus right there. So today, my weapon of choice, pretty much, I want to keep it very simple. I'm going to be using this glue right here. If the camera's picking this up, I hope so. So I think that's all I need is pretty much a little bit of glue. I think I'm just going to focus on mostly sticking it right here on the flap of it. I don't think I need to take the whole shoe apart, although technically I feel like if I tried hard enough, I possibly could. So that's the kind of issue I'm facing right here. This is what I'm going to get right here. So I'm going to try to just get some glue right up in here, and we're gonna see how this goes. Now, I am gonna put on gloves mainly because I do not want to get this glue on my fingers, right? Okay, so basically I'm gonna do this right here on the spot, right on the camera, so you guys can see this right here. Now, I don't think much glue is gonna come out like urging all over my hands. Pause, that did not sound right, but the kid did have some rubber gloves just in case, because you never know, man. So I'm gonna pop the top. This should be a very simple, quick process. So like I said, one glove is pretty much what all I should need. So I'm just gonna focus around the top area here, because I think, honestly, I think if I can get the top here on here. So how this works, you squeeze the sides on this. Now, this glue you can pick up at Home Depot or any like hardware store. I didn't go all out and get the glue gun or the, what am I looking for? Like that heating gun to melt the glue down. I think I just needed a little bit right here to go around the sole. This is like a gel material, so all I'm doing is applying this underneath here just like this and being kind of careful, and this stuff should be gluing kind of easily. Now, if you do get some access on it like I did, just be kind of careful and go from there. And I'm just going across the sides because these joints are definitely still wearable. And to be honest, the only reason I could tell, right, and all I'm gonna do is apply pressure here on the shoe and get it back right where it needs to go. Kind of hold it there for a second, and I think we should be good. And even if some pops out, right, okay, I believe all I can do is wipe away that excess glue and we should be good to go. So yeah, and it just flicks away just like that. So I'm not even tripping. So, and this is the point, I do have some on my rubber glove here, but I'm not really worried about it. Now, maybe I need to go underneath the shoe just a little bit, but pretty much all I'm gonna do is apply pressure to this joint. And like I said, the only reason I even noticed this is because I heard that flapping noise, and I can tell that it's borderline already working instantly, right? Okay, I may pull it back just to get underneath the shoe, but all honesty, yeah, it's not actually looking, it's looking like it's already starting to work. Now, I will probably let this sit for a little bit just to fix this a little bit more, because this is like a trial and error. So I may go ahead and just put a little bit underneath here. What I'm gonna do is take the glue, kind of looking off camera, so y'all bear with the kid. This is kind of like my first time doing it. I'm gonna go underneath the sole. As y'all can see, I'm sticking this whole top under here. Just kind of applying some here underneath it. Be careful as you squeeze, pause. So, and to be honest, this is all shoes really are, is glue, man. So I'm putting some down here on the bottom of the sole right here because I didn't know it was this deep, but I'm making sure I get all the way around that shoe and then making sure I get on this sole right here. Again, do this with gloves because you don't want to get this on your hands. So this is all I'm doing, and pretty much, I mean, I could probably use a heating gun, but it is what it is. And this clear glue should be fine. Honestly, I don't even think you can see it on here, and I will give you guys like an update on like the final result of this joint. So pretty much, I think once I just apply a little bit of pressure and just allow it time to stick and do its thing. This glue didn't really have any special instructions on it per se. Pretty much just, yeah, avoid eye contact and skin. So that was my main thing with this. I did not want to get any of this on my skin. So yeah, I'm just gonna allow this to dry. And that's pretty much it, man. A step process. If you guys never ever glued a shoe together, this is kind of my first time too. So all I'm doing is keeping pressure on this joint. Now what I may get is a clamp to help hold it down, which is probably gonna be my next step, but pretty much that's all it's gonna be for this video. Very quick, easy tutorial. I'm definitely holding this together. I may do an updated video just to show you guys the final outcome, or allow it to dry and then I'll come back on camera and show you like the final result for sure.
1 hour later.
All right, and we are officially back, man. Now I have gave this shoe like a little bit over an hour to dry. May let it like dry a little bit more. Now what you see on this shoe right now is what I have is bungee cords, right? Okay, so after gluing this toe cap together right here, hopefully the camera is picking this up, I hope so. I pretty much, one step that I didn't include on here, after gluing it down, you want to find some type of way to like pretty much apply pressure to the shoe. So what I found was some bungee cords. I hooked them up in the shoestring laces kind of to push up the bottom to make sure the bottom gets glued, and then of course I did across the top to run it across the bottom to the back of the shoe to pretty much give that clamp, right? Okay, if you have some clamps, I probably highly recommend it, but bungee cords is another good step too. So pretty much this is the final product. Let's see what we got right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of unhooking right here slowly but surely. Again, I would probably say still give it like a good 24 hours like to let it fully dry before actually doing it. So that's one bungee cord, and then we're gonna go across the bottom here. So overall, this is the finished product. Hopefully you guys, the camera's picking this up, doing this a little bit of justice. I say definitely need to let it dry a little bit more, but overall, pretty much as simple as it can be. Now, if y'all can see it, the camera's picking it up a little bit, not too much. Let me see, let me get a little bit of close up on here. Yeah, definitely better than before. Definitely see that. I definitely want to let it dry. I would say let it dry a good 24 hours, but as you can see, I'm pushing on this, tugging on the shoe a little bit more, but it is not moving. But I don't want to like push it a little bit. So it looks like it just used like a little bit more. So I probably may clamp it down some more, maybe add like a little glue on a few areas that I see that still may have a little bit, but overall, it's definitely doing its job. So I would say this, and obviously a good cleaning afterwards. So I would say this, when you lock it down, let it dry with the clamps on for 24 hours and you should be good to go. So definitely had to fix this. The shoe definitely does not come apart like it was before. Remember when I was showing you guys the shoe before, this bottom part was opening up. I am tugging with some force. So I am confident that I can wear this now, but I think personally I'm gonna clamp it down just a little bit more at a different angle to get that full glue extension on there. But overall, I have fixed this shoe. Again, this dropped in 2007. So what was that? 16 years? Don't quote me on that. So 16-year-old shoe, back storage, right? We're back to like regular. So the other shoe didn't need it. So all the shoe was needed is some wearing and a little bit of glue. So glad I can do that. So I definitely am glad that I am bringing tutorials to the channel. Now, if you guys want me to do more tutorials on maybe some of my old vintage shoes that are probably falling apart, I low-key have another pair of shoes, the Jordan 5 Burgundies. If those don't release this year, then I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing and we're gonna try a little more different method next time. But overall, what do y'all think of my finished product, man? Again, don't judge the dirtiness of the shoe because I definitely just wear my sneakers. But overall, I think it turned out okay. Like I said, I am gonna clamp it down probably overnight, let it do its thing. That's all I got for you guys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.